Welcome back guys, and we're back again. This time we're going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to build a modern house. I'm going to do it in a step-by-step process, and it's going to be about a 10-step process until we're complete. Step 1 of course is to find an actual place that you want to do it. Now I'll find this little bit of island. It's got a little bit of beach line here, and then it's got a little bit of island in the middle, so I think I'm quite happy with this. Gets a good bit of sunshine on here as well during the day. And I think we're ready for step 2. Step 2 is an easy one. You need to get a plan of what you want to build. Of course you can do this freehand, however I always find it better, whether it be a silly little drawing, a picture that you found on the internet, or perhaps even your own house, just get a plan in your head or something in front of you that you can follow. Step 3 is going to be leveling your floors, because of course areas don't come flat and they've usually got hills and trees, so you're going to have to spend a bit of time figure out what sort of levels your house is going to be on. It might be a multi-level house, or it might just be one, and then clear it to a nice flat easy stage to get started with. Perfect, so we've leveled out the area that we want to build on, and now we're good to go with the next step. On to the next step, and that is simply just to plan the base out. So if you've got certain areas and you just want to make sure that it fits, I tend to use just a coloured block just to make sure that these areas would actually fit. Such as, let's say mine has got a little staircase, so I want to make sure that fits, followed by a bit that actually comes out a little bit, so I'd probably have to build up the land a bit there, and it just helps you get a good idea in your head about exactly where you're going to be building. So we've got the general shape here, and as you can see we've got to fill in a bit of the land just to make sure that it matches up when we actually put the walls in. Step 5, and this isn't just really a step, it's more of a tip, but try not to build in exact squares or rectangles. Just try and change it about a bit, or if it is quite square, maybe try and add a wall that might curve a little bit more, go a little bit more circular at one of the points, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Step 6 is basically just following and building the frame that you're going to be building on. It doesn't particularly have to be the exact brick that you will be using to build. I'm just going to use oak for this case, and it will just give you a slightly better view now of what you're doing as you're starting to get a bit further on with your build, and you can see exactly where you want your walls and borders on the outside of the house. On to step 7, we can finally start getting on with some of the build now that all the pre-planning is done, and I would start with the sides. So getting all the sides done, and I'd probably start to choose some colour schemes now, or find the colours that suit the image that you're going for. And as you can see, we're starting to get a much better view of what this house is going to look